hater. I think you're a hater, Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. The champ is here. I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater, Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you'd be ballin' too. I know you seen us falling too. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us. If stuck up is what you call it, cool. Ooh, you should've seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's greater haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this bitch ass. Can tell I'm a G by the walk in the stands. I play the game, make me talk in the stands. Watch how you talk when you talk to the man. If it ain't about bridge, you talk to the head. I show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to pitch. Made so play, I'll show you by the hit. And tell the police I don't know about shit. Hey, God, I'm fly, something like the air. Ain't that something when it's stunting, man? It's nothing like air. Homie, hold it right there. Homeboy, right there.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
I got one in the back. I got one in the front. I make them do what I say. They tell me say what I want. I tell them, get your money, girl, and just stop breathing. Cause if it ain't about that dough, it ain't about me neither. See a gangster like myself, I get that paper and women. Man, your woman probably out there with some paper to give me. Listen, you're looking at a real pimp, ask my old women. And they'll tell you no remote, I control women. I'm a whole load, put me in the game, woman. If he ain't paying, then he shouldn't be playing. I'm saying, broke dudes only make jokes funny. I make more than I can fit in this quote, honey. Unquote, come sun soak with me, ma. Fly it down here and lay you up in my beach house.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
Look, you see that other chick asked that. She said with the cash, that Rim said with the paper, plastic product, and with the stash, yeah, with the keys to.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2, gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eating bullet for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want no. Smoke. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leaving nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leaving nigga bleeding. Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep.
Man, what up, everybody? Peace and blessings, man. Peace and blessings to the family. Yeah, I had to get a whole nother damn phone today. That shit was crazy. It's been a crazy ass weekend, man. I had to get a whole phone. Let me ask y'all a question, right? For anybody that's out here, you know, in y'all city, I'm just wondering. Just a quick question. Are police allowed to stop and frisk y'all? Like, do they have that stop and frisk where y'all are located? Or is that shit illegal? Because where I'm at, the motherfuckers just stop, frisk you, do whatever the fuck they want to do to you. Especially if you're a felon. I'm just wondering how that is. Track 327, salute, King. All things big AMC FSG in the building. Salute. My nigga Terrell Davis, what it do, homie? Peace and blessings to you, bro. The beautiful Miss Ty Drake, for how you doing, Queen? Peace and blessings. Joseph Vermeer, what's up, man? Peace and blessings to you. My nigga Roger Walker in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. Andy Gill, what it do, homie? Peace and blessings to you as well. My nigga Oakland LDTV, what it do, pimpin'? G-Man, what's up? Motherfucking King of the Hill in the building. Salute, salute. Blessings to you. The beautiful Lorena, Miss AMC herself. All right, then we got my nigga David Tassane. What's good with you, homie? Peace and blessings to you. My nigga Light Skin Business in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Brother Huey, what up, homie? Peace and blessings to you. Shalom, King. And let's see, my nigga Slogan 1, big AMC FSG in the building. Not Slogan 2, but Slogan motherfucking 1 in the building. Salute, salute, salute. So what's up? JTM, salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. What'd you say, Thomas? You said I'm only belling with some 3-time felons. Yeah. Shit, I'm like a 4-5-time motherfucking felon. My damn motherfucking, my shit went, they fucked my shit over. Well, they fucked me over. Because I pled guilty to a lot of shit. And they used that shit just to boost up my criminal history. If I knew what I knew now, probably took some of them shits to trial. But when motherfuckers just trying to get you out the damn way, you know, it's smart just to go ahead and accept that shit. Shalom to my brother in the building, Mr. Altruistic. All praise to the Most High. Judah Vision, what's good, homie? Peace and blessings to you. You know, nigga gonna be, you know who back in the building today. Should be here in just a second. So y'all know, you know, the rains is gonna be on a nigga today. So we ain't gonna be partying out like we did last week. Yeah. We not gonna be stepping on niggas' necks like we was last week. But it was fun. It was fun. You know, we let them know, put that foot on their neck and twist it a little bit. You feel me? Shout out to motherfucking Terrell Gashea. I'm gonna just say that right now. Shout out to Terrell Gashea. I feel bad for him, but I sat there and said it. I say I don't know about Elijah Garcia, right? One thing about it, when Elijah Garcia first came out, I was real high on Elijah Garcia. I saw a lot of upside to him when he was at 154, especially when he beat Manuel Rodriguez and he was the underdog. But then he shot up to 160. And I guess they thought the 160 division was a lot easier because of the people up there. But that nigga didn't have the power to go to 160. And now he's up there at 160. He done took an L up there at 160. Like, he been up at 160 looking like a damn shell of what he used to be. Like, 160 ain't for him. People don't realize it might not be no big name fighters at a higher weight division, but they are still bigger fighters. And they have weight classes for a reason. And it looks like Elijah Garcia has been getting exposed every time I look around. But he's got a bigger name than Terrell Gashea because, you know, he's still a Latin fighter. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, they give them Latin fighters the benefit of the doubt. Exactly, Thomas Hill. And I'm gonna tell y'all another motherfucker that was what he just said. The powers to be had another thing. When Speedy Rashidi Ellis fought Romain Villa, Speedy Rashidi Ellis beat that nigga the ass for 9 rounds. Romain Villa won the last 3 rounds because Speedy ran out of gas and he got dropped twice. But still, Speedy had a comfortable lead, a 9-round lead. But they thought Boots versus Ramon Villa would be better than Boots versus Speedy Ellis. That way they can get it to two different demographics instead of Boots and Speedy Rashidi fighting and just getting the black content. With Ramon, they got the black and the Latin descent. So, you know, whenever they get a chance to make a different race card, they're gonna always do that. Floyd was brilliant. That's why if you see Floyd's biggest fights was against a Philippine, a Caucasian, and a Mexican. That's his top 3 fights. It wasn't Zab Judah. It wasn't Sugar Shane Mosley. Like, Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo Alvarez, number 3. Right? Canelo Alvarez. Number 2 was Conor McGregor, a Caucasian. And number 1 was a Philippine. Those was his top 4 biggest grossing fights. And none of them was a black man. You feel me? And see, that shows you how Deontay Wilder, his biggest fight was against motherfucking Tyson Fury. Tank Davis's biggest fight, Ryan Garcia. Who else? Who else got the big thing? Like, see, if you look at it, Floyd beat up Berto. He beat up Shane Mosley, Zab Judah, Sharma Mitchell. But like I said, his biggest fights were Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo Alvarez, Conor McGregor, Manny Pacquiao. And his 5th biggest fight was the rematch versus Marcos Maidana. And the rematch versus Hostil Castiello. That was after that. Then he also, after that, I'm looking at it, Juan Manuel Marquez, Miguel Cotto. Yeah. Then Ricky Hatton. Then Shane Mosley. Then, no, Zab Judah beat Shane Mosley. Zab Judah did Shane Mosley. Like, that's his top 10. Yeah, I sat there and said it, Andy Gill, but Maidana didn't do more than Oscar De La Hoya's, Canelo, Pacquiao, or McGregor. Yeah, Maidana was his fifth. And not the first one. His rematch with Maidana was bigger. Yep. And okay, Jamal Branch, Earl Spence coming back. And guess what? It's time. The fire, through the fire, through the limit, through the wire. She's back like she never left. Shout out to the doctor making a house call on y'all niggas in the building. Dr. Key, how you doing?
Hey, you guys. I hope y'all had a wonderful week. I've been very, very busy. I finally get my life back, but salute to everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you guys for joining us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all are here with us on this fine Monday. I want to give a special shout out to my Chicago girl, Shaka Khan. Yesterday was her birthday. She is a young 72, I want to say. Yeah, she's 72
crazy.
years old. Huh?
I didn't even know that when I started singing Through the Wire just now. I really didn't even fucking know that. Like, damn. I was just singing that shit because you was coming back through the fire. You feel me?
Oh, really? That's crazy. Yes.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that because I know you from Chicago and you've been gone, so I'm saying you just coming back through the fire. Damn, boy. Boy, that's that motherfucking intuition. Salute to my nigga Kilo Nella, Jamal Branch, and Mr. Pride in the building. I'm a motherfucking monster. See, I have intuition and I don't even be knowing it. That's when you divine. And shout out to my man Remo talking that fashion in the building.
Hey, you guys. Hey, Brother Huey, where you been? Hey, David. Hey, Mr. Altruistic. Akilo, one of the kings of these boxing streets, Thomas Hill in the building. Good to see you. Make sure you guys subscribe to Let's Talk Fashion with Remo. Hey, Mr. Pride.
Can I say one thing, Keith?
Yes.
You sitting there talking about, you ask people where you been. It ain't where they been, it's where you been. They been there.
Oh, they have. I haven't seen them. I know, you guys. I've been really busy with getting the event together with work. It's been absolutely insane. But thank y'all for y'all patience. Let's get into it because we got a lot of boxing and to catch up on. Fight recap. I missed you too, Akilo. He did not tell me that.
I told you the other day, I said Akelo was looking for you.
No, you did not. You did not.
It was last week, Keith, when I told you that. This is about 5 days ago.
I gotta see. I gotta go back.
Shit, here you go.
I gotta look. But no. Real quick. Did you see that? That lady. You guys. Did you guys hear about what's going on in California at the prison?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Scott getting her ass whooped. Oh.
No. Real quick. A woman by the name of Stephanie, she went. I didn't even know that they did conjugal visit.
Are you talking about the conjugal visit that she got killed by her? I seen
her
that.
husband. Yes, isn't that crazy? Do you know?
Oh, you know what's crazy? You want me to tell you what's crazier about it?
What?
She married a fucking murderer. Like, he's in there. Yeah. He's in there for life for murdering and assaulting women. And you married him. Shout out to Planet 619. Shout out to Malik Taylor. So
I know.
So you married a nigga that's in there for bodies, and you married a nigga that's done put his hands on females before, and he has an anger problem, and now you in a conjugal visit. What the fuck you thought was gonna happen? He said, "Who you been?" Pardon my language. He said, "Who you been fucking?" And she's about nobody, Charles.
Oh my God, that is not what happened. I don't know.
He said, "Let me smell your pants."
What I do know is that there's going to be a crazy investigation opened into this because what was that woman doing there at night like that? Okay.
That's called they get conjugal visits. But what's fucked up, right? He done fucked it up for everybody because California is one of the only few states left that allows prisons to get conjugal visits. And like most states have got rid of conjugal visits, but it only takes one stupid motherfucker to fuck it up for everybody. And see, California, it's like 2 other states that still, I think Texas still has it, but it's only like 2 other, shout out to my brother LaMarcus Robinson in the building. It's only like 3 states that has conjugal visits left. And he just fucked it up California's about to get rid of it, and everybody in that prison that gets conjugal visits, they're gonna fuck him up. Because there's always one dumbass nigga that fuck it up. Like in the prison I was at. Oh, you said Texas never had a GT Parker. I know it's 3 states though, but in my prison, they took the weights off of our prison because niggas used to get hit in the head with free weights and barbells. So they took away our shit and put the total gym in there. So it takes one stupid month, and we had pool tables in the feds where I was at. They took that away because niggas was getting beat by pool balls and pool sticks. So it only takes a dumbass nigga. And see, we used to police it ourselves. Tell nigga, if you gonna bust nigga ass, don't use the equipment. But all it takes is one dumbass person to take the equipment, fuck it up, and then they take that equipment away. And man, I'm telling you what, a dumbass nigga will get you messed up every time, Key, every damn time. Now everybody about to lose they little smash and grab, snacking ass, because this nigga want to murder his girl. Oh, James Dunnigan. Yeah, New York, I think, still has it because dude was getting it in Staten Island. Exactly, Killer. It's always one dumb nigga that fucks it up for everybody. Like, nigga, damn, she was still bringing you some smash and grab and you will get mad? Exactly, right. Kello, because they know, it's gone to Kello. It's gone.
I know, right? Hey James, but hey GT Parker, make sure you drive safe, King. Drive safely, King. Hey Marcus in the building. All right, so let's get into this because we got a few topics. So, how did y'all feel about the Terrell versus Elijah Garcia fight? Robbery or no?
Yeah, I thought it was robbery. But if you notice if you notice on Discord, remember I sat there and told y'all, I said, old boy, I said, Jesus Ramos for the knockout. I said, old boy for the knockout, and then I said, I don't want to mess with Elijah Garcia because I say he iffy, and I say I don't know about that. But Terrell Garcia don't have a name, and they trying to push Elijah Garcia, but like Elijah Garcia, he hasn't been shit since he moved up to 160. At 154, he beat Emmanuel Rodriguez when he was the underdog, and Elijah Garcia had a great future. But ever since he's been at 160, he's just been getting stepped on by everybody. Like, he's just not the same no more. Like, his power did not carry to 160. Desmond Johnson, salute. And his team said it would be best for him to go to 160 so he wouldn't be down there with all the powerhouses at 154 because, he can't compete with no Jesus Ramos, no Beckham and all that. But, 160 don't really have that many big names, and they thought Elijah could shine up there. But, Shaka Khan dead openly. I thought is she dead?
No, I said happy birthday.
Oh, openly tripping.
Oakland, I said happy birthday to her. Well, I did think that was a robbery, especially with that straight right that Terrell hit him with. How he made him roll over, do a nice little backflip on the ground.
Same way he did Tim Tszyu.
Yes.
Remember, he caught Tim Tszyu with that same shot. That was the same shot he dropped Tim Tszyu with.
Yeah, but I just feel like Terrell. I just feel like he can't catch a break. Like, this is like at least the second time I've seen him robbed in the past couple years. So I hope that this doesn't, knock down his spirit. I hope that he continues to have that spark that like Tevin Farmer is doing. The campaign that he's doing right now. I hope that he has that spark. Don't give up and just keep going out there and fight. Because he's going to get upset because Elijah was supposed to win that fight. What's up?
One thing I've noticed about Terrell Garcia in the PBC, like, they don't be giving Terrell his wins, but he still be winning in the paycheck because he gets paid more than most of the opponents besides get. And, like, he got paid good for the Arizona Laura fight. Like, they be paying Terrell Garcia. He's an Olympian, but they know that man got shitted. He getting paid to know he's about to lose this fight if he don't get a stoppage. Don't mess with Texas, salute. But I feel like they did that man dirty, though, but he still get paid good, and they still give him more fights. If you notice, Terrell Garcia still be active. You feel what I'm saying? He still be active out here in these streets. They be giving him fights. Bank Hayes, salute, King. But yeah, I really think that we seen a clear separation of skills this weekend. Like he elevated on Elijah Garcia, and yeah.
Hey track 31, hey 327, hey Banks, hey Texas. I also want to say, let me go ahead and say this, get this out the way. My deepest condolences to the Foreman family. Rest in peace to George Foreman, one of the greatest to ever lace him up. We're gonna do a nice 10-second count for him. Olympic gold medalist, straight out of Texas. Shout out to all our Texas folks.
Hey, what Big George done?
He passed away 2 days ago on the 21st. He was 76 years old. His family put out that he was surrounded by family and friends and everything. So possibly an illness he had been battling with. But rest in peace. So let's do a nice 10-second count for one of the greatest to ever lace them up. All righty. Rest in peace, George. Thank you for all the memories.
Hell yeah, Killer. I be late as hell, bro. I don't be. Yeah. And then and track said Livingstone Bramble died the next day. Damn. Boy, everything happened. George died. They done knocked Yellow Beezy up. They trying to put Earl in the indictment and every damn thing. Like everything going on now. You said, oh, you didn't hear about that, huh, Key? You remember when I used to sit there and tell y'all that people used to say Earl was drunk when he flipped his car and everything? And I told people, y'all just don't know what was going on because you go back and look, you see it was a car that was chasing Earl car that made him flip it. Like it was a whole situation between Mo 3's manager and damn, tell the truth, Isaac salute. Mo 3's manager and damn Yellow Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy and Earl, because you know Earl used to be with Trap Boy Freddy and Yellow Beezy. And Earl was standing outside the Jeep when Yellow and them beat the shit out of Rainwater, when they beat the shit out of that Zulu Line Salute, when they beat the shit out of Mo 3's manager. And then that's what Mo 3 wanted to get back season and shit. And that's when he was gonna take it out on Earl and them. And that's why they chased Earl down. They was trying to kill Earl Spence. And they made him flip that Ferrari and everything. But you know that shit. But now they got Yellow Beezy locked up and a few of his people, and they said a prominent boxer's name is in that shit too. But you know, Earl got Jerry Jones and them on his side, and as long as he's still doing what he got to do, and since he got that fight coming up in April, I don't think they're gonna let Earl go down that. Yeah, Earl denied that shit, Kello. He's supposed to. Shit, he's supposed to admit to that shit. Shit.
Well, I'm praying for everybody involved. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm praying for that's an unfortunate situation. All of this could have just been stopped. You know, that's and it's an unfortunate situation. But positive thoughts and vibes. I'm thinking about them.
Yeah, Bank Hayes. That shit happened a while ago. They didn't lock AB up though, Banks. They didn't lock him up for that. But he had that loaded dice game when he sat there and who was that? He had a couple people. He got Lamar Odom in them. When he had got them boys for like $5 million at the dice game, and Big U and them came and took all that shit from AB. AB talked about how they robbed him at the dice game, but he the one that robbed them NBA players. Oh, they just picked him up 4 days ago? I didn't think they picked up AB, though. I didn't think they picked up Adrian Broner. I'm going to look it up. Go ahead, Key. And y'all make sure y'all hit the Cash App PayPal. So, Thomas Hill, it was $5 million from that one dude. AB had won like $6.5 million. They took $5 million from just one person. Hey, support the grind. Hit the Cash App and the PayPal. And Key, I'm about to go look up this AB shit real quick.
Okay. So also, we saw Lester Martinez make his return. I was really looking forward to that fight, where he knocked out in the third round. Let's call him James, Joshawn James, who was 9-0-2. I think it was in the fourth round. I think I said third. My apologies. But Lester Martinez improves to 19-0 with 16 KOs, still making his reign at 168. Lester Martinez did say that he is ready for the big fights, ready to be seen out there. As we all know, he was supposed to fight a couple months ago, but I think he got sick or was injured. Something happened. So he was able to get it in over the weekend. And he's looking to make his splash again in the summer or early fall. And he wants the big names. He wants people to start to take him seriously.
Okay.
And go ahead.
I just pulled it up, and yeah, Adrian Broner didn't get arrested. Adrian Broner didn't get arrested. They just got him in big huge paperwork for getting $6.5 million in a rigged gambling game. But last time Adrian Broner got arrested was in February 7th of 2025 doing his workout. But yeah, he had a misdemeanor for assault and lawful restraint, forcibly kissing a woman in Cleveland. But yeah, Adrian Broner ain't locked up.
Okay. Glad to hear that. So yeah, I'm excited about Lester Martinez and the splash that he can make at 168. I do agree with him and his team.
Kissing a woman. What the hell is that, Key?
Probably walked up to her and kissed her without her consent.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah, so shout out to Lester Martinez. I'm excited to see him in the future. Another person that made a statement fight was Tierra Brown. And I'm very happy that she won this fight. But one thing that I did not, she beat Sky Nicholson. That was one of the major upsets of 2025 already. Now the thing is, during that fight, Sky's team was standing up during the rounds, like getting on the the ring and everything.
They were supposed to got DQ.
Exactly. So I just wanted to point that out because y'all know we call it all consistently over here. I did not like that, but I think what I saw in that fight, that was a horrible game plan of what Sky Nicholson had towards Tierra Brown. Every time Tierra would go off on Sky, she would just go and grab. Did you see in here Big U and Loose Cannon was in Roscoe's when PNB got
I'm gonna say one thing on that. Big U and Loose Cannon, they was responsible behind PNB Rock getting messed up because Big U sat there and said, "Well, when people don't want to come, they got to check in." And see, I'm gonna tell you like this: when motherfuckers trying to make you check in, shalom to my brother, that whole boy, that's some pussy hole shit right there. I'm not checking in nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, Arena, you said that was mentioned on Fanon's show this morning. I mentioned it last week. You feel me, Arena? But I think I mentioned it Friday. I don't think you was here Friday. But yeah, I've been saying that shit, and I've been trying not to. That's why I said I wouldn't speak on it back then because I didn't want nobody getting indictments. But it's already out there now. But yeah, when you go in and they tell you to check in, that's basically extortion. And PNB Rock said he wasn't gonna be extorted, but you know, Big U robbed a weed dispensary and made the dude come over there and said, "This is how you rob yourself," and made the nigga buy his that robbed PNB Rock Key sat there and said, "We'll give it back to you later, but you want to come up."
You're going in and out, Upper.
Oh, hands team salute. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
PNB Rock and make him pay for his shit back. And he wasn't trying to go for that right there. And, you know, he was trying to be, I'm going to tell you like this. Motherfucker said I was a gangsta ass nigga, but if you got the drop on me, bro, you got it. I'm not stupid. If you already got the damn drop on me, you got it. You feel what I'm saying, Key? I'm not stupid. I'm going to switch devices too because they keep saying I'm going in and out.
Okay. But yes, I'm sending, man, it seems like it's a whole lot of going on, and the rabbit hole runs deep.
Go feel ahead, me? I've never been dumb. So if you got the drop on me, that means that I got caught slipping. So you can get it. You can get it. Now, when I see you again, you just keep that same motherfucking energy. That's all I'm saying. You feel me, Gee?
Yes, I understand that. Definitely get that. Salute to the beautiful Queen Raina. Salute to the General Cal Coolit in the building. I definitely understand that. Speaking of not getting it, Giovanni Cabrera is out. He will not be facing Abdullah Mason on April 5th. Due to an injury. So we got to update Giovanni Cabrera on our injury list.
His ass got screwed.
He's injured, Upper.
Motherfuckers ain't been injured his whole damn career. Now he ended up that young tiger. Now he injured. I'm mad about that. I wanted that damn fight, Key. I wanted to see what he was really exactly, Kello. I wanted to see what he was really about. Shout out to Kyle Cool in the building too, and Fareed. Salute, King. Andre Smith, salute. Bruh.
So we have to add him to our injured list. They are looking for a replacement. Should be announced today or tomorrow. If it was announced, I'll get it for you guys.
It ain't gonna be a good one. It ain't gonna be a good replacement. I'll tell you that. It ain't gonna be no Giovanni Cabrera.
Yeah, that would have been a really good person to have on his resume. So I'm
flopping ass Cambosas over there. Shit. Everybody else beating on it.
No, Kambosis is fighting Africa. Was confirmed. I'm gonna cook on that. Don't even worry about it, y'all.
Oh wow, are you serious? Last week I just I talked because Africa said, nigga, last week George Kambosis had 1,200 tickets sold out of 20,000, only 6%. Africa was cooking them, talking about, man, ain't nobody buying your fight no more. Like he flopped all the fucking way, and Africa said, Supreme Camp Salute, I can't fight you if you can't sell no tickets. And that nigga didn't sell no damn tickets. So how the fuck? That shit's stupid. This nigga don't even. That nigga can't even sell out a goddamn sandwich at the homeless shelter.
We're going to get there because it's a lot to unpack with this Cambosis situation. I know we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Let me finish up with this little piece of housekeeping. Chocolatito. Y'all know I like Chocolatito, period. He held a press conference. I know y'all didn't care. I know Upper didn't. Where he said that this will be his final year. He's going to retire at the end of 2025. Now, some names that came up.
Woo! Let's clap it out for that man on his farewell tour.
Oh, be quiet. Y'all so mean. Chocolatito has brought us wonderful boxing matches. Y'all are
man. What is he like? 0-3 his last against any name brand? Shout out to the VPN general in the building, Hector Solis in the building. Salute. I mean, I'm glad this is farewell. Hey, I appreciate your hand, team. I appreciate that, brother.
I'm just saying, I'm very happy that okay. Now at the end of this year, is Chocolatito Hall of Fame bound? Will he go down?
Of course. Yeah. I ain't taking nothing away from Chocolatito. I mean, Chocolatito was hell back in his day. I mean, if you line up all the teenagers and all the middle schoolers, Chocolatito would have smoked all of them. You feel me? Like he would have smoked all of them. Like 120 and below, Chocolatito was the man. Well, no, 115 and below. You know, the last time I weighed 115, I think I was playing junior pee-wee football. I think I was 11. Like, y'all gotta realize this man is like 5'1". Like he's like 5'1", 100 and nothing. Like he's beating up all the middle schoolers. Like, but he did it. But then he got to the soy run Versailles, and he got his Versailles wrong. You feel me? But shout out to that man right there, Chocolatito, one of the best that ever do it at under 105 pounds.
Yes, his next fight will be in July in either Japan or Mexico. But his final fight will take place in Nicaragua in December. So y'all know I'm gonna be covering both of those cards because y'all know I like Chocolatito. Huge fan of Chocolatito. So shout out to Chocolatito. I just want to put that out there.
I bet both of them fights are gonna be motherfucking people out the bar.
No, I was wondering. I would like to see.
He's not taking no competition. He's not taking no competition. We're gonna stop that. Salute to Emmanuel Carter. He ain't taking nobody tough. Hell no. That nigga is not taking. He's not about to fight no damn Bam Rodriguez before he go. He's not about to do that.
My God. Well, I'm gonna keep my eye on it. Y'all know I'm gonna have the card ready. But speaking of keeping our eye on it, Nevada is going through it right now, you guys. The gambling capital of the world, Upper, is getting hit. Do you hear me? So a few months ago, I brought to you guys that they had lost millions of dollars last year for their July 1 quarter. I don't know if you guys remember that. Well, guess what? The Nevada Gaming Control Board has fined the resorts World Las Vegas $10.5 million in a penalty for violating anti-money laundering laws and facilitating illegal gambling activities. And why I'm bringing this up is because we have 3 big cards coming up, a potential of 3 big cards coming up in Vegas from NUA, Tank Davis, and also Canelo and Bud, if that fight happens. And there's another card that they're putting together for a Vegas. So if you guys are going to Vegas and things are a little bit more expensive, y'all know why. This is now the 3rd fine that Vegas has been hit with as far as their resorts and casinos. So I'm
You know something though?
What's up?
Even though they're getting that $10 million fine, they can make that back in one money laundering transaction. Boop, paid it back off. You know, it's just, you want me to tell you what it is? That fine is just the government's way of getting their own kickback. Like, you can't pay us straight up because they see what's going on. The government know what's going on, Key. They know. Motherfuckers been laundering money in Vegas for hundreds of, since Vegas opened. That's what it's for. But the government can't directly come out and get the money. That dude named Dave, salute to a real one in the building. They can't come out and get the money, Key. So, you know, they got to levy a fine. And then, you know, that fine that is levied, you know, it goes to a certain, little demographic, and them people getting their cut off that fine. You feel what I'm saying? That's why, like, when police writing them tickets, you know, if they write a certain amount of tickets, they get bonuses. So, you know, that's all it is. It's one hand washing the other. You know, y'all under y'all money. You just make sure you give your government kickbacks. That's all. Because if it really was money laundering like that, you know, the FBI and the IRS would have came in there and shut the shit down. But for the fact that they're not shutting shit down, they're just getting their payoff. That's all it is, Key. It happens about 3 times. It happens about 3 times a year if you really look at it. It happens about 3-4 times every year.
Yeah. So I'm just letting y'all know, whoever's coming to Vegas, things are a little bit more expensive, or they're cutting back on some things. Y'all know why. This is like their second time being. This is like their second time in a year. I mean, good God,
It's gonna be one more before. It's gonna be one more before December. Watch this, man. You hear me? I said, watch. It's gonna be at least one more before December. Watch.
Not to mention, the reports have came out of how much money the casinos in Vegas are losing. So this is interesting. You know, with the rise of FanDuel and the rest of these sport betting apps, you know, a lot of people is veering away from Vegas and doing everything online. So I'm gonna keep my eye on this and see how this goes.
Now that is really hurting them though. Like FanDuel, Prize Picks, and all that. That shit is really hurting Vegas a lot. That's what's really hurting them is the online gambling. So, you know, Vegas gonna have to up their online gambling up. I mean, you know, you can gamble MGM, Caesar Sportsbook, and Mirage and everything, but they're gonna have to do some type of marketing scheme because FanDuel and DraftKings and all them, they spanking on Vegas ass right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Speaking of spankings, okay. Speaking of spankings, Bivol, last up on the housekeeping. Hey, Hector, last up on the housekeeping list. David Benavidez, manager, has been very vocal upper in chat these past few days. He's letting them know that they are not stepping aside for Bivol to rematch Artur Beterbiev. So if they want to fight, so if Bivol goes through with the trilogy with Beterbiev, they are officially calling on the WBC to strip Bivol of the WBC so that Benavidez can fight Callum Smith for it. If you are in Bivol's shoes, what do you do?
You do what the bill payment told you to do. I mean, he already got a damn. You forget, Bivol just got threatened publicly. He say when they call you for your paycheck, just make sure you're not late for that rent. We seen him get threatened publicly. Bivol has no choice. It ain't who paying the most money a kilo. What did Turkish Al-Ashidi told Bivol? When David Benavidez didn't want to make that fight with Turkey, Turkey said, fuck that. He told Bivol, you're not fighting Benavidez. or if you do, you forgetting who paid you and who got you to where you is. So Bivol would get more money if he fought David Benavidez. I mean, I understand that, Akello, but Bivol would get more money to fight David Benavidez. But then you would have Turkey a la shitty motherfucking blocking you. And he just sat there and told you, you know who got you here, and you don't want your lights to get cut off. So, you know, it can be hard, especially when you over there anyway. Like, Turkey has been doing some real fucked up shit to people. Like, they've been kidnapping and doing all, allegedly kidnapping people, holding them up under damn terrorist acts and everything. So, I mean, you know, Bivol already got the word. So, might want to, exactly, Akello. He told that nigga don't get your lights cut off. And I don't think he meant the damn lights from Duke Power, Duke Energy. So Benavidez, you might be getting the belt. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You might just have to petition the WBC. And Mauricio Suleiman, he kissing turkey ass too, so that might not even happen any damn way. You feel what I'm saying? So Benavidez, like, I feel sorry because I like the Mexican Monster because his last 4 fights have been a crazy. Like, he fought David Morrell, Boo Boo, Caleb Plant. Like, he's running to the smoke. But shit. Exactly, that dude named Dave. Yeah, Jackie Chan couldn't do it to a bullet though, Akello. You feel me?
Absolutely. Speaking of though, another person that is
Facts.
like Birdie didn't count. You might be on another team, but you playing for me, Kyle. Exactly. I'm concerned. I'm definitely concerned about what the future lies with 175 being backed by Turkey at the.
You know something, Key?
Yes.
If I was Bivol, I'd be like, no, Turkey, do not kill my ex-wife. I love her. Do not do that to make an example to me to show me that you are serious. I know you got to make an example, but not my ex-wife. Not my ex-wife. Do not do it to my ex-wife, please. I beg of you. I'm just talking to Benavidez just to hit an offer. But if you have to do it to my ex-wife, please don't do it. But I understand. Kello, I know, right?
Well, hey, ho boy, good to see you. Yeah, Kenny Drake, he does have a heck of a resume right now. But the thing is, Mauricio Suleiman did an interview, and he said that Bivol is going to be offered, or is being offered, $8 million to fight David Benavidez for undisputed.
That's what I said. His biggest paycheck is going to be bigger than what Bivol got from Canelo. And Key, you know what's crazy? You know where I got that from, right? You don't remember the dude? He was sitting there crying. He was talking about they doing the ICE. He was like, please, ICE, do not go get my mother-in-law. She's at 343 West 5th Street. She's illegal, but don't go get her. She doesn't have a gun, and the dog is gone, and the dog. He said the gate is always open. He said, please, I love her so much. Do not mess with my mother-in-law, ICE. But 147 West 5th Street, apartment B. But do not, because I love her so much.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you, chat. Y'all are something else. Speaking of the love of the game, last one up. Who's gonna show Espinosa some love? I have to bring this out because with all of these 130 fights that we've been getting, 120. Wait, is Rafael Espinosa 126 or 130?
You talk about the one that beat my boy, right?
Yeah, Robisi.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Steve Espinosa for a second, but yeah, Espinosa 127.
Oh, so my question is, why is no one calling out Rafael Espinosa?
Remember, Shushu said, hell no. He said, I want Nick Paul or the other guy. I'm not fucking with Espinosa. Shushu know what's up. Shout out to my nigga Marquis in the building. Shushu know Espinosa. Key, you gotta realize Espinosa 6 feet fucking tall with power. That nigga ain't got an 85% knockout. He had a 90-something %, but he fought Robisi twice and couldn't stop him. But yeah, his shit done dropped to 80 something. But this nigga's knocking out damn near everybody. Ain't nobody trying to get in that motherfucker. Ain't nobody trying to get in the ring with that big tall motherfucker dude right there. And look, I just need 5 people to support the grind for the day. In the Cash App or the PayPal, man, y'all support the grind for the day. But ain't nobody trying to fight that nigga because what he is what the Tower Inferno could be if he used his reach. He is what the Tower Inferno should aspire to be.
Absolutely. Hey, Marquis, good to see you, King. Well, I got somebody for him that I think I would like to see this matchup.
Who is that?
Cool Boy Steph. I want to see Cool Boy Steph versus Espinoza.
Well, you know, Shushu said he wants Cool Boy Steph. He said, I want either Cool Boy or Nick Ball. He see them as the 2 weakest links. Cool Boy Step. I mean, you know, shout out to my nigga Flawless Mark, Dr. Mark in the business. Flawless mentality. But Cool Boy Step, you trying to get him done worse than Inouye did his ass, ain't you? Yeah, he might have beat Brandon Figueroa, but Espinoza on a whole different level than Brandon Figgy. Espinoza gonna send motherfucking Cool Boy back to church.
Okay, hear me out, General. Hear me out. Hey, Dr. Mark. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy channel. Y'all hear me out. Look at that. Look at the that style of it. I think Cool Boy got a shot. I think if Cool Boy can pop in and out,
he gonna get tagged.
I think Cool Boy, his defense was on point the last fight he just had with B Figgy.
Key against B Figgy, he smothered his own offense. B Figgy looked like a shell of himself. Cool Boy didn't have to do shit. Motherfucking Nick Ball could have won that fight. It was PGB Big Dog Salute. It was like B Figgy had some type of trauma because the whole time he was trying to push. He didn't use his reach. He didn't use his speed. It was like he was trying to fight inside the phone booth with Stephen Fulton. I didn't get it. I was like, B Figgy, what the fuck are you doing? Like, everybody was looking like, what the fuck are you doing, B Figgy? Like, that was one of the bullshit fighters I ever seen. Cool Boy is not beating Robisi. Robisi stops Cool Boy. And I'm just being honest. Robisi will beat the shit out of Cool Boy. You put him in there with Espinoza, Cool Boy's career is over with. You thought Inouye did his ass dirty. The nigga gonna get hit with an elbow and then a and it's over. And shout out to my brother Rod Walker, Shalom King. And like I was saying, I need 5 people to support the grind today, either the Cash App or PayPal. Y'all show your love for the channel, man. Support the grind. We back in here like we never left. But yeah, you trying to get Cool Boy killed for real.
I don't think so. Hey, Fareed, I think I got faith. Hey, Rod, good to see you, King. I got faith. I think Cool Boy.
We also thought he was gonna beat Inouye coming up, and got destroyed.
I mean, but still, I rode with because it was America versus Japan. I'm always right.
I know. I said I went with him too. I took 2 L's back to back that week. I took 2 L's for some bread back to back in 1 week because Cool Boy got flushed and then Earl got shitted in the same week. It was a bad week that week.
Absolutely. Speaking of, let's get to meat potatoes. Speaking of bad week, DAZN. DAZN, after I had discovered about what was going on, with everything that was, with their, money issues and everything, that hit piece that came out against DAZN, they decided now that they are offering 30% for all boxing fans. So if they have posted a link code in their description box, and right now you can get 30% off. The annual pay, of course, for a 12-month subscription is $19.99 a month, or where you save $134, or your monthly will be $29.99. There's a code, and you can get it for 30% off. Now, I find this very interesting that this was being said after it comes off of the interview that Eddie Hearn just did, where he is talking about retirement. Eddie Hearn is planning to retire soon, the way that he's talking. He said he's been in boxing for a long time. He's been, going to all these shows and putting up everything. And maybe it's just time for him to step down.
Shout out to
Now,
my brother SBG Mello.
hey Mello, what do y'all think about? Are we gonna sign up again for it? 30%
Fuck
off?
no. Fuck no. You want me to tell you? You want me to tell you what I find interesting, Doc? It's funny that the zone used to be $20 a month. So now they done hike the prices up, and then they giving us 30% off, and it's still $30. So what the fuck is the damn discount? Big Dog Willie salute. So what the fuck is the discount? You was $20 a month. Last year you was $20 a month. Now you giving us 30% off, and with the 30% off, it's $29 a month. Now I'm a mathematician, a motherfucking math. My math is serendipitous. You feel what I'm saying? And you're not gonna shit me. That's a 50% increase on what it used to be $9.99. That dude named Dave, but that's a 50% increase from $20 to $29.99. $29.99. That's a 50% increase. So you're giving us a 30% discount off of what? $35? Like, bro, come on, bro. You giving us a discount, but it's still 50% higher than what it was last year. Nigga, you can go sit there and smell the ass and lift a ball nut or something, but nigga, the math ain't math. And that's like I go buy a damn car and you don't raise it up 10 bands and then you do 5,000. Nigga, you still shitting me. Fuck that. Exactly, Rod Walker. That's Bill Haney math.
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. Hey, Big Block. Okay. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just here to report it. But
how does that work, Key?
Yes.
But come on, Key. You good at math too, Key. You remember last year the zone was $20. Because you know we had to pay $20 plus the pay-per-view fee. Now, with 30% off, it's $29.99. Key, that math is not math. You know that, best friend. Come on now.
I just want to put it out there.
I'm saying, what do you think about it, though? What do you think about it? Are you about to sign back up for the 30% off?
No, I'm not.
Exactly.
One thing that I don't like that the zone does, the zone, if you are listening, when we cancel our subscriptions, you guys still charged me. And I had to fight tooth and nail to get my $20 back. I'm not doing that.
Get $20 from what, Key? Where'd you have to get your $20 back from?
Because they after my yearly subscription had ended, they went in and
charge you for they charged you for another month, didn't they?
Yes.
And how much did that month cost you?
With taxes and everything, I think I paid about $24.
Okay, so with taxes, it cost you $24. But with 30% off, you got to pay $29.99. How the fuck does that work? You can't make this shit up. Do y'all hear this shit?
Okay.
She had to $20 is the price that Key had to get back. But now they're giving us a link for $30 fucking, and it's tax included on that $29.99. And well, no, the tax is separate. So that $30 that you paying, you about to also pay $280 for taxes. It's like $33.16 altogether. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Like Brock Howard say, it only works if you don't know better, nigga. I'm good at math. Like, you done jumped up. Nigga, you should have said it was a 50% increase, talking about 30% off. You might get some of them down. Now, you can't get the Devin Haney fans and shit because they don't buy pay-per-views any goddamn way. The fuck? Who y'all gonna get with that shit?
I don't know. I'm just pointing out the peculiar
situation. That's crazy, best friend. They even got PGB Big Dog talking about Fire Stick Game. Good God. We don't converted PGB Big Dog.
My God. Hey, Big Dog. And hey, Big Dog Willie. Salute to both the big dogs in the building. Speaking of, are we excited to see Navarrete perform again? He's going to be on the card. He's going to defend his WBO against Charlie Suarez on May 10th. If you are in San Diego, California, also on this card is Raymond Moratala and Zaire Abdullayev for the IBF. Remember, the IBF finally gave Loma an ultimatum. So Loma is also in peculiar waters right now to see what he's going to do. They're not waiting around for him. And now he has a Mando about to be coming up. So Navarrete will be returning May 10th. Are we excited?
No. No. But shout out to my brother EB Sweat a lot in the Cash App with the $2 holler. EB, you the first one to support for the game. Appreciate you, King. Can I get 4 more people to support the grind for the day? Follow my nigga EB Sweater. I just need 4 more people to support the grind for the day, if y'all don't mind. But I wouldn't mind watching Navarrete, but I don't want to see him versus Valdez. If Navarrete coming back, who is he fighting?
Charlie Suarez.
Oh shit! You talking about the white boy Charlie Suarez?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good fight. Navarrete might get his ass whooped. I like little Charlie Suarez. Charlie can box. Fresh Baker salute. Charlie can box, people. He can motherfucking box. No bullshit. Charlie Suarez can box. Melvin There podcast salute. That might be a good fight right there, Key.
It is.
Or am I thinking about Charlie Sheehy?
No,
I think I might be thinking about Charlie Sheehy.
No, we like Charlie Suarez.
Oh, we do? Okay. It's all these motherfucking Charlies.
Hispanic guy. Charlie Charly. He's 18-0 with 10 KOs. White boy. I mean, excuse me. No, excuse me. I said he was Hispanic. My apologies. He's Filipino. I thought he was Hispanic. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's a big fight then. Spanish versus Filipino. It's about to bring out all the piñas.
I like this fight. So that's gonna be on May 10th if you are in San Diego. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the show. Guess who's back? Upper chat. Guess who's back, you guys? Oh, y'all would. I'm not gonna say I promise you guys. You gonna like this?
I don't want to guess.
Oh, come on. Mark Masayo. He's coming back. Woo! No?
Yeah, I didn't want to guess.
Oh, come on.
You talking about Pacquiao? That's Pacquiao's juiced up dub stepping ass friend.
Oh, come on. Mark Masayo is a good fighter, you guys.
That nigga's on juice.
Oh my goodness. Allegedly,
no, that nigga's on juice.
Well, Mark Masayo is making his return, you guys. He has been they have ordered Rocky Hernandez, who is 37-2 with 32 KOs, to fight Mark Masayo, who's 27-2 with 18 KOs. I'm excited for this one. Yes, we about to get there, Melvin there. Hey, Melvin there. Hey to the beautiful Queen Ty. We're about to get there. So I just want to tell y'all, Mark Masayo is coming back, Upper. Woo!
Exactly, PGB Big Dog. The one that got beat by one arm, Gary Russell, too. Gary Russell was doing combinations with one arm. He went up and down with the same arm and beat that man. That man is not no fighter. But, oh well, he got Pacquiao backing him, so he had garnered some attention.
Okay, thank you. Speaking of garnering attention, Bud Crawford did an interview where it is making its rounds. He is talking about the potential fight that he has with Canelo Alvarez, and he's switching up a little bit. He said that after his fight with Canelo, he at 168, he's planning on coming back down to 154 and reigning supreme there. How do we feel about that? Because I'm kind
of stop fucking lying, dude. You trying to get this paycheck and then you about to ride off in sunset, nigga. You're not, dude. Shut the fuck up, bud. Ain't nobody believing that shit. We're watching the weight that you're packing on right now. So you're packing up the weight to get to 168. When you fought motherfucking damn Madrimov, you was 172 pounds in that ring, but you going up to 168, you're not coming back down to 154. You're destroying your body right now with that weight. You're not going to be able to get that shit back off. You're not Roy Jones. And next, we already know this is your last fight. You already said you want to retire. Nigga, stop trying to play with us to make motherfuckers damn come see. Like, this is why people don't like you, bud. Damn, you lie for no fucking reason. Damn. You know damn well after you fight Canelo, you're done. You know you're done, dude. You know you're fucking done. Unless you can get another Earl fight out. You're done. Ain't nobody else giving you no paydays. You can't make a payday. You're not important enough to damn garner any type of payday, dude. Stop fucking lying. And like I said, I just need 4 more people to support the grind for today. Just because we got niggas like this lying. Like, damn. Key, that shit was just unnecessary, dog. But yeah, hit the Cash App or the PayPal. That shit's
But
stupid.
here's my thing. No, because it was announced that Jermell Charlo is making his return this summer. Y'all know where y'all heard it first. I told y'all.
Bud said he ain't fighting Charlo.
No, but I'm just saying, if Jermell Charlo can go up to 168 and fight Canelo, and now he's about to make a fight at 154, why can't Bud Crawford do it? And
Bud is almost 40.
Arguably, Bud Crawford is more disciplined than Jermell Charlo.
Bud is almost 40, Key. Jermell Charlo is like 6 years younger than Bud. That's why.
So you don't have any hope that let me not say hope. You don't have any.
Didn't Bud say he was only trying to make the Canelo fight and he was done? You forgot he said that in the interview.
You said what?
Bud told us in the interview that it was over with. He said he just got like one more big fight left. Bud said he want to retire.
Had about 2 or 3 fights left. Yes.
Yeah, he just said he want to make the Canelo fight. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think that Bud is going to be able to go up from Canelo? I feel as though if he beats Canelo, this is my thing. You're planning to take the undisputed from Canelo Alvarez, and then drop the undisputed and go back down to 154. And
exactly, Tanya. Exactly, Tanya. If that was the case, why is Bud dropping his belts? Because last week he did say he was dropping his 154 belt.
Yes, he's dropping the interim title.
Okay, so if you're coming back down, why drop the belt? Exactly. Nigga just lying.
Okay, so then you think that he's just capping.
Key, if you're coming back, why you? They didn't tell him he had to get rid of the belt. So why is he dropping the belt if he coming back?
I don't know.
Good question, ain't it?
Yeah.
Exactly. Also, lying like hell.
Okay, but I think we need to be focused on if the fight doesn't happen. If Canelo and Bud Crawford fight does not happen, how does
that would be so fucking? That would be so fucking funny because he's sitting there putting in all this goddamn work, gaining all that damn weight. And if the fight don't happen, nigga, you up there for no reason. And you're not fighting no Igli Iglesias or Lester Martinez or no Pachenko that beat your boy Steve Nelson. So what you gonna do then, Bud? Like, what you gonna do then?
Well, let's
like
see.
That shit.
Hell of a run. He goes up, beat Canelo at 168, take undisputed, and then drop the undisputed. I mean, what is he gonna campaign at both weight class? See, that's what I'm concerned about.
He can't beat nobody at 168. He couldn't beat no Morrell. He can't beat Olis Iglesias. He can't beat Diego Pachenko. He can't beat Lester Martinez. Them guys are way bigger, but he will knock him the fuck out.
He can't beat Boo Boo Andrade.
I don't know about that one though.
Okay, you could say that. Okay, don't cap. Period. Don't cap now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, Boo Boo came up 154, so I don't know. You know.
Whatever. Y'all just haters. Anyway, speaking of Canelo Alvarez, are the rumors true that Turkey is paying Canelo $100 million to fight William Skull? The way that undercard is looking, I'm like, you know what?
Now, I think he might beat Berlanga, though. Unless Berlanga hit him with one.
Oh, whatever. Y'all haters. Anyways, whatever.
No, I'm talking about Berlanga versus Bud. If Bud can stay away, because Berlanga, he may not fight that good, but he still got that fucking power. And Bud get hit one of them motherfuckers, boy. It's over with.
But I'm saying, though, as far as Canelo, do y'all believe, so reports are out that Turkey is paying Canelo $100 million for William Skull. I don't believe that. Now, I know he paying him some money.
I do. I already believe it. If not, Canelo wouldn't have came. If not, Canelo wouldn't have came over there.
For $100 million? For Skull?
Do you know how much money Canelo was making per fight with the PBC? He was getting 80% of concession sales, and he was getting his split. And you know, Canelo was averaging at least 10 to 15 million at the gate, right? And he was averaging, all his fights did over 500,000. You feel what I'm saying? He did 20-something million at the gate with Charlo, right? He did like 23 million at the gate with Charlo, and they did 700,000, right? So that's 56, that's 80, that's 85 million right there around it. You feel what I'm saying? Like the 56 plus 23, that's 79 plus the proceeds, that's 80-some million right there. So he got 60 million just off that, not in mentioning the sponsors and everything. He averaged around 80 to 90 million per fight with the PBC. He averaged around 80 to 90 million per fight with the PBC. So if he's averaging 80 to 90 million dollars per fight with the PBC, and you want him to come over there, change his flag and everything, you got to pay him the 100. But you got to realize, Turkey spent that much for the damn Usyk and Tyson Fury fight, and that shit lost money. Like Turkey, I told y'all, he's been running through money and losing it. That's why the Saudi government is reining him in, because all he's doing is losing money. He's overpaying for fights, just like he's overpaying for Canelo. And this fight won't even do 30 million. You ain't gonna have the gate because you got him out of America, so you're not gonna get a gate from Canelo. So that's about 15 million gone off the fight. Now his fans are pissed off because he's fighting over there. So you're not going to get, Canelo averages 500,000 per pay-per-view. He doesn't have a his pay-per-views do not do under 500,000. So that right there is 40 million right there. So you're missing like 50 million out the fight already. And then you're doing them across seas. Like, you're fucking up. Like, if you would have got Canelo to fight, you should have had him fighting over here in America. Like, you should have had him fighting over here in America. You just fucked up you got a cash cow, but you got him fighting. You got a cash cow fighting in water. He got to fight on land.
Well, the tickets have went on sale officially for Canelo versus William Skull.
You say what?
I said,
shout out to my brother Brian the King Falcon in the building as well. Shout out to the beautiful Queen 2 Cent. Make sure y'all subscribe to 2 Cent if y'all ain't subscribed to her.
Salute to Brian the King of the chat, and salute to the beautiful Queen 2 Cents.
You about to say my beautiful Queen 2 Cent? Go ahead and say it, girl. You know.
No, the beautiful Queen 2 Cents. I did not know. So with Canelo and Skull, the tickets are on sale, but
salute Kevin House.
Shoot. Upper, I'm not sure about this. They do have it for the evenings. So if you're in New York, or by that time, the ring walk for Canelo and Skull is scheduled for 11 p.m. If you're in LA, 8 p.m. Huh?
Damn, so how the hell they having it? They must be having it in the middle of the night over there. Well, around the morning time.
In Riyadh is going to be 6 a.m.
Damn.
In Saudi Arabia and UK it's 4 a.m. So I'm not
So he's still trying to get the American pay-per-view market.
Yes, he's still trying to do that, but I don't know. So the ticket prices for American money, if you want to go to Saudi Arabia May 3rd, starts out at $21.33, with the platinum being $170, the diamond being $213, and in the middle would be $42. What the? Okay.
You know why, Key? Because it costs $20,000 to fly over there. So you already got to pay $20,000 to get there. So of course your ticket ain't gonna be the tickets ain't gonna be expensive. Ain't nobody coming all the way to see Canelo. Ain't nobody paying no motherfucking. Ain't nobody flying no damn $20,000 to go see Canelo fight. So at least he can sell out over there. He's gonna sell out over there. Oh yeah, 2 Cent. When them Instagram girls be getting flew out there and get shitted on, yeah, they be getting a little $20,000 flight.
God.
And getting a little $10,000 to get motherfucking treated like a porta potty. Yeah, them flights expensive to Dubai. United Arab Emirates, especially if you're on a non-stop flight. Now, if you getting layovers and shit, it might be about 10,000. But if you try to get you a non-stop, yeah, you got to check out some money. Them flights is expensive. That's why you can go to a Canelo fight for $100 because you just paid damn racks on racks on racks. And you know, Saudi and them, they own the damn government and the motherfucking airlines, so they get paid when you flying over there anyway. So it's another way for them to get their money back because you're flying on their plane. Yeah, Emirates is the best airline, Akelo. It's a luxury airline. But it's 20 bands to fly that bitch, Akelo. Emirates is not no motherfucking damn. It ain't no soul plane. It ain't no spirit. Emirates is Emirates. And then you trying to fly out there for a Canelo fight. You can't even drink liquor at the damn fight. Like, it ain't no alcohol sold at them fights out there. You can't even drink out there. That's haram.
Okay, so that's the information. So if you guys want to go to Saudi Arabia for the Canelo fight, the fight starts at 4 a.m. Next up, I'm sorry. Next up, okay. Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn is in negotiations currently with Edwin De Los Santos. Now, some people, this is going to be scheduled for a June fight. It looks like it's gonna happen again, where first it was, Shakur, then Keyshawn, then Tank. So it looks like we're getting that repeat again because I'm hearing whispers that Shakur could possibly be fighting again this summer. So
hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Shout out to my brother Kilo in the Cash App with the $5 holler. I appreciate you, Kilo. Because, boy, they act like they don't rock with me today, bro. They ain't showing no love today. My man Kilo come through with the $5 holler. Can I get 3 more people to show love to the grind today? Can I get 3 more people to support the channel today? But, yeah. You say who fighting, Key?
Key, salute to the beautiful queen. 2 Cents.
Oh, shout out to
corner.
Yeah, shout out to the beautiful queen Ashley. Yeah, shout out to the beautiful queen Ashley. Make sure you subscribe to Ashley in the building as well as 2 Cents.
Salute to the beautiful queen DZ Sanchez. Yes, they of course there's gonna be people that come, but that's a sticky situation with Canelo. I'm gonna cook on that more as more details come out. Because I don't want to say too much yet. But Keyshawn Davis is supposed to be fighting Edwin De Los Santos June 7th. Okay. Looks like it's going to be in New York. Everybody want to go to New York all of a sudden. I like it. How we feel about this matchup? Now, Edwin De Los Santos is coming off of an injury and a physical health ailment. He hasn't been in a ring since he fought Shakur Stevenson about 2 years ago or 1.5 years ago. How do we feel about Keyshawn versus Edwin De Los Santos? Upper in chat, we like that one. We like it. No, yes, I like it. 1,200 is the lowest for a round trip flight. Next month, it's not for me with whatchamacallit though. Not for me. I couldn't fight.
Key, I'm back. I just looked it up. $1,296 is the lowest for a round trip flight, and you got to wait the next month to get it. And with that damn $1,200 flight, it has 3 layovers. It has 3 stops and a layover. Then I looked for one that only had 1 stop and a layover. That was $3,500 and next month. And then I looked at one for a straight fight with no layover. It's $11,400, and that's for coach. Yeah, Kello, look at the flights. You look, it's these stops and layovers on the flights. I know what you're looking at. And with the flight for on Emirates, the lowest ticket is $19,000. Yeah, you did a quick search. I did too. That's what I was doing, but it's on separate companies. It's not on United Emirates. Emirates, that's the top dog right there. But Those flights that I just told y'all, that's for coach. That's not for leg room. And plus, you're gonna have to get a layover or stops unless you pay more. Hell yeah, LaMarcus.
Okay, so so Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos, potentially June 7th at New York City. If you in New York, if this fight happens, definitely go see that. I'll probably try to go to that one too, because I've never been to New York. I always wanted to. But do we like this fight? Now, some people are feeling as though this could potentially draw a skill wedge between Shakur and Keyshawn Davis, because we've seen the fight with Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos. And what if Keyshawn comes out there and basically stops Edwin De Los Santos? What would that say about the skill set of those two fighters, Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis? Like, will this draw a sand in the line for a potential fight with Tank Davis in the future, or if, Keyshawn moves up? How do y'all feel about that? Shakur fading in the back. Dang, that flew over and came back on a storage container. Okay, thank you, Rod. What if De Los Santos stops Keyshawn? Ooh.
I got kicked off, but I'm glad about that right there. I love that shit. But shout out to I think this is my boy Planet, Big V, in the Cash App with the $5 holler. There we go. Y'all starting to support the ground. I appreciate y'all, man. I just need 2 more people to support the ground for the day. And that'll be great. But Keyshawn was acting like he didn't hear Edwin De Los Santos. Edwin De Los Santos had to put the press game down on him, show that damn video of them talking about, yeah, after such and such fight, you said you was going to fight me. And Keyshawn kept ducking, but now Keyshawn said, fuck it, because everybody was talking shit. I love this fight right here because they say Shakur ducked and was running. So Keyshawn, now you get to show if you got more dog than damn Shakur got. But Keyshawn get caught or something. This right here, this will show me where Keyshawn is at. Edwin De Los Santos ain't the best fighter, but he's a good measuring stick. I can say that. Like I say, my boy, he done fell off, but he was the first one to beat Edwin De Los Santos. But he been losing after that. But this would be a good match. And what they should do, they should have Shakur fight the other motherfucker that's calling him out. The nigga with 18 wins and 16 knockouts. But we ain't gonna say that though. Huh?
Hadir?
Yeah. Herrera. The other guy. Since he didn't run it back with Edwin De Los Santos, this would be a better run back anyway. But I would love to see both of them fight. But yeah, J.A. Dixon, he was supposed to fight Frank Martin, but I thought they had a problem with what weight class they was gonna fight at. But if I was Edwin De Los Santos, I'd tell Frank to hold up too. This is for a championship belt right here. And salute to J.A. Dixon, but this is for a championship belt. Frank Martin can wait. But if Keyshawn fight Edwin De Los Santos, this is a good fight. And this right here will answer a lot of questions, especially if he stops De Los Santos, who's never been stopped. You feel what I'm saying? But this also going to show Keyshawn he going to have to hold his chin. But Keyshawn comes in as a welterweight anyway. The boy rehydrates big as shit. Cam J Network in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. But you, DZ said, when is the fight, Key?
Which fight?
For Keyshawn and Edwin.
They're trying to make it for June 7th. It's not solidified yet.
Hold on, it's March, April, May, June 7th. That's only like 8 weeks right now. Keyshawn, damn, exactly, DZ. Damn, De Los Santos ain't really gonna have enough time to get in shape. I hope he been in that gym because this is a quick turnaround, especially because if De Los Santos looked like he did in that video I seen, he kind of fat right now. But I want to see about Keyshawn. I want to see what happens when Keyshawn finally get hit with somebody that can lay a little lumber. This probably be the hardest hitter he's been in the ring with. But we know the Shakur fans is not going to hold Shakur accountable and make him fight Javier Herrera when he was about to fight Kid Austin. And when he was about to fight, what's the nigga coming up from 130 that got his ass knocked out? Cordina. Yeah, and when he fought Artem after getting beat by Frank Martin. But Javier Herrera don't bring nothing to the table. Yeah, all right.
Well, I think that antics continue at Top Rank.
Exactly, 2 cents. That's what I was looking at. I was saying this is a good fight for Keyshawn, but then I'm looking like, hold up. This nigga ain't even been to the gym. He just got cleared to fight. Exactly, Ron. So he gonna struggle to make that down easy. That's why I said I seen Edwin De Los Santos. He's fat as shit right now. Key, have you seen De Los Santos?
No, I have not.
He's about 170, Key.
Mm.
And that fight at 135.
Yeah, yep.
Damn, man.
Well, another person that, speaking of fat, and no disrespect to our chunky people, no disrespect. I'm not saying it like that, y'all. But speaking of out of shape, Jesus Ramos, even though he did excellent, he knocked out Guido in the 7th round over the weekend. Some people are calling on Jesus Ramos to go up. Jesus Ramos looked like he was at least 175. And some people feel as though he's killing himself to make that weight, that maybe it's time for him to go on up, log on out for me, and go to 160, huh?
Who?
Jesus Ramos.
Man, fuck Jesus Ramos, man. Like, why the fuck did he even go back down to 154, Key? Like I said it after his last fight, he looked good at 160 when he fought what was that? J-Rock? That wasn't J-Rock. Who was that he fought? Just fought.
Rosario.
Yeah, like nigga, you look good up there, man. Why you keep trying to squeeze down to 154? Like that shit stupid as hell. Like,
yeah, I think it is crazy.
Mr. Pride, that's what I was just sitting there thinking about. Edwin's been out of here for 2 years. The man is more than 40, maybe 50, because he's bigger. I just look back at it, he's bigger than 170. That man looked like motherfucking Gervonta Tank Davis did when remember when Gervonta was out of shape and he looked like that butterball when he had short hair and shit.
Yeah.
Edwin looked like a bigger version of that. I say, man, that nigga need to lose 50 pounds, Key. But Mr. Pride, I don't know, because he's going to have to go through a fat camp, and this is going to be his first fight back after 2 years, so can't expect much, but you sign a contract, you sign a contract. Man, shout out to my brother Phenomenal Show in the Cash App with the $5 holler, man. Appreciate you, King. Thank you for supporting the grind. Just need one more person to support the grind for the day. That's all I'm asking. More people can do it if they want to, but I just want at least one more to support the grind for the day. So, Key, how much credit can you give Keyshawn if he fights Edwin De Los Santos coming off a 2-year layoff with a 8-week notice and Edwin De Los Santos being about 50 pounds overweight right now? How much credit can we really give Keyshawn?
I don't even think it's about Edwin at this point. I think people are going to draw, like I said, they're going to draw the line between the skill set of Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson. So let's say
Keyshawn. No, that's not what I said, Key. I said how much. Okay. I'm talking about like what kind of Edwin, like I'm talking about like how could we, I know what you said, they're going to draw between Shakur and Keyshawn, but I'm saying, but with Edwin being out for 2 years, right? When Shakur fought Edwin was there. He was active.
They're gonna give him the credit because they give him credit for Pedraza.
I'm not talking about them, best friend. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you. I said how much would you? I don't give a fuck about what they think. I'm asking you because you have a skilled eye and you know your boxing. I'm wondering as your friend, like how much credit can me and you give? Just me and you. How much credit can we give Keyshawn fighting Edwin De Los Santos that's a 50-pound overweight with an 8-week training camp, trying to do fat camp, and he's been out for 2 years? How much credit can me and you really give him?
It's not a lot.
That's what I was thinking.
He would be better off fighting Frank Martin. Edwin De Los Santos would be better off fighting Frank Martin.
At 140.
At 140. Hey, TM. But my thing is, I think that the pressure is going to be on Keyshawn and seeing the differential in skill set between Keyshawn and Shakur Stevenson. If Keyshawn goes out there and stop Edwin De Los Santos, especially under 9, from 6 to 9 rounds. Oh my goodness. Do you know how many people are going to want? Because a lot of people unfortunately live by that triangle theory. Do you know how many people are going to want Keyshawn Davis to get in there with Tank Davis upper and have the battle of the
I know that, Key, and that's the shit that pisses me off, Key, because Top Rank, what they say about Top Rank, Key, they got the best what?
matchmakers?
The damn fucking show do, because they picked the right time to get Edward, because they know the contrast to Shakur, and they've been on the Shakur hating, but like Edwin, like a lot of people ain't gonna look at the fact that Edwin's been out for 2 years, that Edwin is 50 pounds overweight right now, and they not looking at the fact that they're not even giving this man a full 9-week training camp or a full 12-week training camp. They giving this man a short training camp, and that's what they be doing. They be having Keyshawn opponents turn over quick training camps, because you be seeing Keyshawn get in there quick because he's staying in the gym. Like, honestly, you're supposed to stay in the gym anyway. But if you're not cleared to fight, then you can only be in the gym but so much. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, okay, so Keyshawn, like Lemos, Lemos didn't have enough time to get down in shape. They gave him a short, like I think they gave him like 6-7 weeks notice to come down to 135 to fight Keyshawn. Like, the man is giving people short notices, but they talking about taking them doing catch weights. And like, they ain't said shit about Devin Haney fighting old boy to catch weight right now. But they always talk about taking his, but at least Tank gives a motherfucker a full training camp. You feel what I'm saying? And Edwin De Los Santos, in my best opinion, I know you want a title match, De Los Santos, but if I was you, I would go to 140. It'd be easier for you to make 140. It'd be easier for you to make 140 than 135, especially after 2 years layoff. And especially because you looking like a motherfucking bowling pin. Key, that nigga look like a fucking bowling pin right now. He looks like Edward Berlanga's last opponent, Key.
No, we're not
like
going to be that disrespectful. We're not going to be that disrespectful, Upper.
Key, the nigga has titties right now, Key. He has B cups right now.
Let me see. Edwin is pretty solid now. Edwin De Los Santos?
Key, he has B cups right now. This is not solid.
What was he had that health issue going on. He had blood clots and stuff. He couldn't probably train. Dang. Well, then why would they call him out then? Edwin is the one that pulled the trigger on Keyshawn.
But Keyshawn said something first.
I ain't gonna lie though. I think that's a fun fight though. Keyshawn versus Edwin. That's a fun fight. That's a fun build-up. Not the C-section. Got J.A. Please be nice, y'all.
I mean, yeah, it's a good fight if he was active. Exactly, TM. Edwin was already a big 135 pounder. But if he was active, like, and Edwin was at 130 when he fought William Foster III, my guy. And he had to come up out of there because he couldn't come down there no more. But hey, that whole boy, he is a little B cup. I want to say he on the verge of a C, double B. But with him doing that, though, Key, we get to see what Keyshawn's chin is like. But honestly, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this: if Edwin can't catch that man in the first 3 rounds, Key, he's gonna lose his stamina. Like, people don't understand. If you take a year off of training, I don't give a fuck. You can train for like 6 months straight, but you will fatigue. You will fatigue in that shit. Like, you will fatigue. Boxing is the most strenuous sport.
Do you think that Edwin is coming back too fast? He should take some more time.
Yeah, if I was Edwin, I would come back with a different type of fight. I wouldn't even fight nobody like that until I see how my win looks. Because that's what people don't realize. It takes a minute to build your wind up. Like, a win ain't something that you just build up in one training camp. Like, that's why, Key, this is why when fighters come out the Olympics and out of amateurs, this is why they have them fighting 4-round fights, then 6-round fights, then 8-round fights. You know what I'm saying, best friend? They have them doing that so they can systematically build their wind up. Like, it takes like 6 to 12 months to build I'm talking about you working out like a motherfucker, Key. It takes about 6 to 12 months to build your win from going 4 rounds full speed to 6 rounds going full speed, best friend. From 6 to 8, from 8 to 10, from 10 to going 12 rounds. That's why fighters don't be fighting 8, 10, and 12 round fights. Derrick James, he was one of the best prospects out there, undefeated. I think he was like 12 or 13 and no key. First time they put him in a 12 round fight, he was going against a nigga that was like 33 and 0. I mean 33 and 1 key for the belt. They put Derrick James his first time against a champion. He was going against a champion in a 12-round fight for his first time going 12 rounds. Derrick James beat the shit out that man for 8 rounds, Key. I'm talking about punishing the champ. He beating the shit out the champ. When that 9th round came, guess what, Key? Derrick James started to lose his speed. 10th round, Derrick James was gassed all the way out. And that's why Derrick James always works on conditioning in his and works on his fighters win, Key. Because if not, fatigue will make a coward out of you, and you can fatigue good. And that's what I'm saying. It takes at least 3 to 4 years to build yourself up from 4 rounds to 12-round fights, Key. I'm talking about when you take a year off, like you dropping your win back down. That's why fighters don't immediately jump up there. But Lomachenko, he jumped up to 12-round fights because he's been training all his fucking life. Plus, he was a grown-ass man when he came in. He was 26 when he came in the game, when he came pro. And, you know, he had been training to go them rounds. But normal young kids, they don't train to beat them to do them type of rounds, Key. Yeah, exactly, Rod Walker. His tank was emptied after 8. Yeah, like, shit. People don't. Yeah, because that's how Foster beat De Los Santos. De Los Santos was gassed. But see, people don't understand that shit, Key. They think a motherfucking fighter, if he good, he can just jump up to 8 to 12 rounds. That's why Andy Cruz is so good. Andy Cruz came in the game, I think, when his first fight, a 10-rounder, Key?
Let me look that up. I don't think so. I know
I thought
they're moving him very quickly, though. Hold on.
I think Andy Cruz's first fight was a 10-rounder.
Yeah, it was a 10-rounder. Dang, I didn't even realize. Yeah, they're moving him quick.
Yeah, but you know, for that, Andy Cruz must. Yeah, I know Andy old, Key. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Andy Cruz is old. That's what I'm saying. He had enough time to build his wind up like that. Them young boys, like 18, 19, them boys ain't had enough time and experience to build their lungs up. Like at 18, your lungs don't even have the capacity, Key. Your lungs, until you get around 20 years old, Key, and you can look it up, until you're about 20 years old, your lungs doesn't have the capacity to go a 12-round fight. Like, you don't have the capacity. Like as you get older, a male's body, his lungs, all that increases in size and mass and how much it can intake. So, you know, it's hard to make a fighter go them type of rounds unless they knock his shit the fuck out. And that's why I'm saying people don't understand all the damn shit about boxing. Like, boxing is that's why they call it the science, the sweet science. It's a science behind that. You have to build your lungs up. Like, you can't just build your lungs up in one training camp. Exactly, Zulu. That's why they say they taking a nigga into deep waters. And I know Key heard that too. That's when they take them into deep waters, Key. Yeah, you can't hold your breath that long. You about to damn sink. And a lot of people don't understand that deep waters comment coming from losing your damn breath. And that's why a lot of people make people push to the limits. That's why a lot of fighters used to take them young. Key, have you ever noticed whenever a young fighter is fighting a veteran? And I know you've seen it, but have you ever noticed that the veteran always tries to take the young kid out to deep waters? Have you noticed that? Have you noticed the announcers always say they're going to try to take that kid into deep waters, right?
Yeah.
And that's why, Key, because as a young kid, you can't go to them deep waters. Your lungs ain't made for you to swim out there in that deep water. When you get in that deep water, you bound to drizzle. You feel me? You bound to drizzle in that deep water. That's why you have to be an exceptional fighter. Like, you had to been training all your life. Like, that's why Abdullah be getting them niggas up out of there early. Abdullah ain't trying to go 12 fucking rounds. I don't even think Abdullah can go 12 rounds right now, Key. And he's a hell of a fighter.
Well,
Picasso, that wouldn't happen in the multiverse. It's nowhere in the 9,000 million multiverses would Tank Davis be on a Terrence Crawford undercard. Terrence Crawford doesn't even make more than Tank Davis's B-sides.
Okay. Yep.
And that's cap. That's cap 2 cent.
No, that's cap. Now, how do we feel about Xander Zayas? Woo! How do we feel about him fighting Fundora in the summer? That has been. How do we feel about Fundora and Xander Zayas? They'll be fighting this summer. I like this fight.
I might take Xander.
Wait. And let me take my victory lap. Because I've been telling y'all since last year, Xander Zayas is gonna get a championship fight. He ready. Okay? And y'all was cussing me out and throwing tomatoes. But look who has the last laugh now.
We didn't say he wasn't gonna get no. We didn't say he was. We just said he wasn't ready to. Key. That's not what we said. We said he wasn't good enough to fight the current champions. We wasn't talking about Fundora. We said that he wasn't good.
He worked hard.
Okay, Key, would you put him in there with Beckham?
I put him in there with every damn body. Everybody.
So you would put Xander Zayas in there with Virgil Ortiz, with Beckham, with all them. You think he'll win?
I think he has a 50-50 chance against all of them.
No. And I've always said that Fundora is not one of them A-list champions. I've always had Fundora on a tier below them people. Now, Xander Zayas might beat Madrimov because I said that Madrimov was the weakest out of those people right there. But he's not beating Boachuk. He's not beating Beckermeyer. He's not beating him. He's not beating Charlo. He's not beating Spence. He's not beating Bud. He's not beating Virgil Ortiz. He's not beating that level of competition. But but with Fundora, that'd be a good fight. I would take Xander for the upset, really, because I don't like Fundora. I just don't like him. But I would love to see Xander beat him. That'd be a big fight, though. Mexican versus Puerto Rico. That'd be a big fight. I think Xander's the best Puerto Rican fighter out right now, honestly. I got him way over Berlanga. I got him way over Berlanga. And I just need one more person to support the ground for the day. Can I get one more person to support the ground for the day? Just one more. Yeah, Murtazalev would destroy Xander. He'll break his spirit. But Fundora ain't no slow leak now. We've seen Fundora got some power. And people don't realize the key. But Fundora looks real skinny, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what Fundora rehydrates to, Key?
No.
They say he was about 195 in that rank, Key. Fundora be rehydrating to 195, and since he's so tall, people don't really see how big he rehydrates. Fundora is a huge fucking weight bully. I never noticed that shit, Key. But when they said that Fundora looked like, they said Fundora about 195 in that ring, I said, God damn. That's motherfucking a 40-pound rehydration, Key. Is Fundora on snack?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Fundora. And see, people don't even know because he's 6'7". His sister be rehydrating pretty big too. Fighting at 115. Exactly, Ryan Walker. Fundora should be in at least 168, Key. He should at least be 168. He should at least be a 168-pound fighter. That shit is not fair, Key. This nigga's 195 fucking pounds jumping on niggas. Come on, man. Exactly that whole boy. His height, it distorts his weight, like it proportions his weight. His weight is proportioned out. Yeah, at least 175 a kilo. Kubla Khan here. I was looking when I was watching the fight, they had mentioned it, and I had looked up this. I'm gonna see if I can find the site again, but they was talking about how they had did a next day weight on him, and he was like 180 something. And then I looked and I said, damn, now the nigga, because you know one thing about the WBC, they don't like putting their numbers out, but they do it. They check the weights. Mauricio Suleiman, he keeps track of all that shit. That's one thing they do. They keep track of it. They just don't put that shit out there. Yeah, did y'all see how skinny he was when he weighed in? Do y'all see how skinny he was when he weighed in? That nigga looked like a stick. Did you see how big he was when he was in that ring? He looked at full, like his whole 167. I mean, his whole 6'7", frame was filled up.
Well, all I have to say is I'm excited about Xander Wright in his first title shot. I'm very excited for him.
Key, so how you feel about Xander Zines fighting the cruiserweight? Because that's what he's gonna be in the ring with, a cruiserweight.
Well, he said this is what Xander wanted, so I'm riding with Xander. He said he wanted it.
Well, shout out to him for knowing what he wants and going to get it. But Fundora can be stopped. We seen Brian Mendoza.
Right. Well, speaking of stop, Crawford has said that you guys have already mentioned it. That
I'm gonna put it in the Discord, Akello. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. You gotta go to the Tapology shits. They be getting them second day rehydration weights, or you got to go to the athletic commission of where they fighting at.
Well, Bud Crawford wants Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson undercard. I think there's something at play here. I don't think that Bud is saying that just because some people felt like he was saying that trying to throw shots at Tank. I don't really think so. I think Shakur and Turkey wants Tank Davis in Saudi Arabia or on a Riyadh card. You know what I'm saying? To take control of that. I think that's why Bud is saying that.
But Key, why would Tank Davis get on the undercard of anybody? Like, that's dumb as hell. Like, why would Tank Davis get on anybody's undercard, much less Bud Crawford's undercard? Bud doesn't even sell more than Tank Davis. How can you ask a person that sells more than you to get on your undercard? Like, that's why I say people be saying shit just for shock value, Key. That is for shock value. That's like you making more money than me, kid. I'm telling you, come ride in my car. You got that brand new Bentley, and I'm telling you, come hop in my Accord. We're gonna take the Accord to the party. Like, that shit don't even make sense. What? Because Devin Haney's under the undercard of two of Tank's motherfucking damn flaws. Like, what type of shit? Do they hear the dumb shit that they're saying? If anything, Bud should be on the fucking undercard, kid. Bud had a fight with Spence, and they didn't even do the numbers that Tank and Ryan did.
No, and I get that. I think that behind it, I think that I think Turkey, I stand by what I've been saying. I think Turkey really wants Tank Davis.
Okay, but even if he wants Tank Davis, though, Key, like, that's not even a viable offer. Like, how can you ask this man to get on the undercard of somebody that he outsell? And in Bud's biggest showing, where he was riding on Spence's coattail the whole time, this man sat there and didn't even do half the numbers that Tank did.
Okay, so then Shakur said that him and Tank is a pay-per-view all on their own, right? He said Shakur feels as though him versus Tank Davis will be one of the highest selling pay-per-views of all time. How do y'all feel about that?
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers be living in dream world. Him and Tank's pay-per-view ain't gonna do bigger than Tank and Ryan Garcia, Key. Him and Tank's pay-per-view ain't gonna do bigger than Tank and Loma, Key. Him and Tank's pay-per-view ain't gonna do more than Tank versus Inouye, Key. Him and Tank's pay-per-view ain't gonna do more than him and Tank and Ryan 2, Key. I don't even think Shakur and Tank's pay-per-view do more than Keyshawn and Tank. And I'm just being real about the situation. Like, Shakur has an overinflated ego and a higher sense of self-worth. Like, nigga, no. You're not even a damn opener no more, Shakur. You don't went from fighting on the main card to the headliner to motherfucking fighting on Thursdays to the undercard, dude. So how the fuck are you gonna do shit? No. Like, that's the dumb shit. Like, that's the shit I be talking about, Key. Like, where the fuck do Shakur be? Do people not listen to this shit? That's like, do they not listen? Where's their publicists? Like, who is letting them say this dumb shit, Key? Like, this shit is some dumb debauchery.
Well, I mean, I will say this, though, to be fair to Shakur Stevenson, Shakur has always felt that him and Tank would do very well pay-per-view wise. He's always felt that way, y'all. Like, for real, for real. So for him to say it, I would say that he's just doubling down for what he's been saying for the past almost 2 years now, that him and Tank is the fight to make. And they, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be one of the biggest pay-per-views, you know, either that year or all time. It's going to be up there, basically. It's going to sell numbers.
Let me do it like this. Earl Spence, a pay-per-view star. Was Earl versus Bud bigger than Ryan and Tank?
No.
Was Earl versus Bud bigger than Canelo and Charlo?
No. Only by 1,000, though.
So if that ain't happening, how is Shakur, who don't bring nothing to the table, he's not even a fucking headliner himself. Like, he pulled out the fight with Joe Cordina because they weren't going to do no tickets. They weren't about to do no pay-per-view at $10. Like, what it is, Shakur is trying to will himself into a big payday like Bud did. But Shakur, you don't bring the same attributes that Bud do. Bud was stopping shit. Bud stopped every welterweight that he went up against. And he was holding a belt that Earl needed to complete his Infinity Gauntlet. Shakur, Tank don't care about your belt. Shakur, you're not stopping shit. Shakur, you don't even have a fan base, and you don't even have. I mean, you got your 100 fans. They all on YouTube. Oh, but you said that's the biggest fight to make. You had a chance to make it. Espinosa came to you, but you wanted a 3-fight deal. Like, come on, bro. Stop throwing rocks and hiding your brittle hands, bro. Like, I would like to see the fight. Yeah, I would still like to see it. I don't think Tank and Shakur do more than 500,000.
Well, I'm just going off of what Shakur Key and Upper, y'all think he got surgery for real? Yeah. As far as which one? Shakur? Yeah, he did. Shakur needs to get his hands right before he fights Tank. Shakur should have took that offer. Absolutely. Salute to the beautiful Queen Tanya. The fan bases has to be different because of their skills, Key, but skills doesn't draw fans. I get what y'all saying. I'm just repeating what Shakur is saying on Twitter right now. That's all. I'm just repeating it.
I mean, like I said, I didn't say it wouldn't be a good fight, but they share the same fan base. Well, Shakur fans are Tank fans, even though they hate to admit it.
Yeah, true. Speaking of fans, though, with this whole, with everything that's going on at 135, we got Keyshawn Davis coming back in June, Tank Davis coming back in June. Shakur Stevenson should be having a fight in June or early July. That's just a whisper I'm hearing. The more I continue to hear it, you guys know I'll bring it to you. Who the opponent is, I'm not sure yet.
For who?
For Shakur Stevenson. So right now at the 135 with Shakur, you got Andy Cruz. Of course,
and Andre Ward. My bad. Ty said Shakur got 11 fans, and 3 of them include Clarissa, Bud, Keyshawn, and Andre Ward. That's the 4 of them. And shout out to my nigga Just Do. He the 5th one.
And then, my God. Now this weekend we do have William Zepeda versus Tevin Farmer Part 2. Also, the Michaela card is this weekend, but I think everybody's eyes is going to be on Tevin Farmer and William Zepeda.
Can you please tell us who's on the undercard of that Michaela fight?
Upper, now you want to be messy. You want to be
No,
messy.
I'm just saying, who's on the undercard of the Michaela Mayer fight?
Brian Norman Jr.
Oh, okay, the ducking ass nigga Brown. Okay, cool.
Also,
I'm glad you said it, Key.
Shushu, Emiliano Vargas, and Tiger Johnson.
People that don't have no names yet. People that doesn't have no names yet. If you're going to be on, I'm not saying female, I would never be under a female boxer undercard unless it's either Clarissa Shields or Amanda Serrano fight. Those are the only ones that's going to bring any kind of eyes. Don't nobody know who the fuck Michaela Mailer is. If I walk up to 10 people, they wouldn't know who she is. They would probably think she an OF girl or a motherfucking UFC fighter. They wouldn't know that she's a boxer. This card is not doing shit. And you ducked 18 times your biggest payday to get $60,000 for this fight, Brian Norman. Do you know that's what his reported salary for this fight is? 60,000, Key?
No, I did not.
And Michaela Mailer is making the most on this card at 70,000. So you already on the undercard. You can't make more than the star of the card. The star of the card is only making 70,000. You had a chance to make close to 2 million versus Jerron Ennis. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, y'all just got to be nice. Can we be nice today? Like, Lord,
because you must didn't just see the interview that Brian Norman and his dad had last week, Key.
Where he was talking about Tank.
When they talk about Tank, when they said Tank is a bitch, and they said Tank, and then they talked about Boots ducking somebody and Tank ducking somebody. They said Tank ducked Shakur and all this shit, but sir, y'all just duck Boots. And then they talking about how Boots ain't trying to make a fight with them now. Like, dude, y'all had the chance. And like I said, if I was Boots, and I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, if I was Boots, I'll go ahead and fight the rest of my fights, and then I'll come with you with a lower offer than the first offer. Because I got more belts now. And now you're fighting on undercards of random females. Like that.
Michaela's not a random. Don't do that.
Man, that fight card is sponsored by OnlyFans, damn it.
Upper, we gotta, sometimes.
No, I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead serious. OF is Key. I'm dead fucking serious. OF will be on the ring. That is who's sponsoring that fight card. I'm dead serious.
I get that, but at the same time, you gotta start from somewhere, okay? And Brian, he's coming off of an injury.
Oh, you gotta do what, Key?
You gotta start somewhere. Brian.
Okay, but no. He had a $1.8 million offer. That's a hell of a start. Especially when you said you want all the smoke. Especially when you said that you can beat this man. You just went all the way backwards. You took 1 step forward and 8 steps back. Assalamu alaikum, brother. I'm good, brother. I'm good.
I think y'all are being thank you, Picasso. I think you guys are being a little hard on Brian. I really do.
They bring it on themselves because they need to sit back and stop talking so damn much. Like, if you sat back and been quiet with nobody to say shit, but then you getting up here being disrespectful to Tank and Boots, sir, y'all can't do that. Especially when you living in a glass shack. You can't do that. So what, your dad got up there and beat Greg Norman? So what? Y'all can't do that.
You mean Greg Hackett?
Because his feet was slippery. He couldn't get his grip. He couldn't get grip on his feet. The ground was slippery. And they pulled his pants down. They wouldn't pull his pants up because they was down in Atlanta. Let his homeboys say it. Greg should have won that fight.
Oh my God! What am I gonna do with y'all? Okay.
How you gonna take less than 100,000 to avoid somebody your biggest payday? And look, Brian Norman will never see 1.7 for a fight in his entire career now. He would never get that amount of money that he was about to get. That was a once in a lifetime deal for him because he's not that good of a fighter. If you remember, Quentin Randall almost beat the man. So unless they're gonna take buttercups the rest of his year, the rest of his career, they're not about to see that money no more.
Oh, come on, Rod. Okay, you know what? Okay, speaking of not seeing anything, Jai Opataya, who makes his ring return on May 13th, is upset at Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Upper in chat because Zerto, Jai Opataya is quadrupling down Upper in chat that he wants to fight Zerto, Gilberto Ramirez, and he feels as though Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy is blocking.
Damn right. Oscar not about to let Zerto take no L. He fucked up when he put Zerto in there with Bivol. Zerto was 44-0 from fighting trash cans until he got in there with Bivol. And ruined Oscar's plan of beating Floyd's 50-0.
Okay. Hey, Cam. Good to see you. Make sure I subscribe to my boy channel. Hey, Thrill Hill. You is going to set him up soon. He originally was supposed to be here. Who, Marcus? Yes, I just want to let y'all know, Jopataya, he's not ducking the smoke. Cocaine ain't cheap. My God, thank you. So Jopataya is not ducking the smoke. He is not happy that he will be defending his belt May 13th against shoot. Okay, I'm gonna just call him Claudio. Claudio, last name Squeo. Is that Sequeo? We're just gonna call him Claudio.
Claudio Esco.
Okay, Claudio Esco. That's who he fighting. On May 13th, and he is pissed off because he wanted Zerto, and he feels as though Oscar Nim is blocking that. Hey, young girl. Oh, you're in Chile. Have fun. Be safe.
Shout out to my nigga Young World out there in Santiago.
Be safe out there. So I just wanted to put that. Oh, and congratulations to Rashidi Ellis, Upper. He welcomed a baby boy. Shout out
Salute to Rashidi. Shout out to Ox Steel, and shout out to my nigga Young World. If y'all not subscribed to Young World, that man traveling this whole Young World out here on this Young World swag. Telling y'all, show my man some love. That's Young World in the building. And before we go, can I get one more person to support the grind? We just need one more person to hit the limit. We need one more person to hit the daily goal. Support the grind, people. But yeah, Daisy, you said Zerto versus Benavidez? That would be a good fight. Zerto going down though, but it'd be a good fight.
My God. Benavidez is gonna stop Zerto so bad. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, that's a brutal stoppage. I mean, all Benavidez got to do is work his. Oh my God, that's a
Benavidez is gonna walk that nigga down, and Zerto about 20 pounds heavier than Benavidez. That's the wrong fight for Zerto. That is the wrong nigga for Zerto to fight. But that's a big money fight though. That's a big pay-per-view fight though, Key. You said Benavidez is moving up from 175?
Not right now. Probably maybe in the next two fights. If Bivol keeps chickening out against, fighting.
Well, Benavidez used to be 300 pounds, so he can carry the weight.
Yeah, all things he is. Zerto is just not. He's not as athletic as Benavidez. That's
or skill.
Yup, or skill. Oh God, Benavidez stops him bad. That's a bad stoppage too. Oh my God, I'm looking at. I got that 9 rounds or less, 6 rounds. Ooh, if it goes 6, I will be very surprised. That's how much I believe in Benavidez's skill set against Zerto.
Gee, that shit don't go 6 rounds.
My goodness.
Zerto don't even have no head movement. Benavidez is gonna be ripping combos off on that nigga like Soryukin. Like Zerto is a stationary fighter, but see Zerto, he's big and strong. And he's a lot bigger than most of the people he fight. And so he's like a true Mexican style fighter. He's coming to just fight straight up and down. And one thing about Benavidez, he can fight like that too. But he's quick. He's too much quicker than Zerto. Like we seen Bivol. Bivol was killing Zerto with his speed. And Benavidez, he be ripping off them fast ass combinations, man. Zerto will be an embarrassment in that fight, Keith. It would be an embarrassment for Zerto.
It's a hypothetical. If Benavidez moves up, which he's not going to do this year, but if he does, and Zerto is there, since Jopataya can't get him, and Benavidez, y'all already know Benavidez, if he gonna move up, he going for the belts. I could see that. So it's just a hypothetical fight. Benavidez, shoot, the last dude, not Morel, but the what was his name?
Olis Legresley, whatever his name is.
No, not Iglesias. That's the
I said Olis Olegretsky or Gresley, whatever his name is. The nigga that got beat by Art Beterbiev.
He was way above 175 in that fight with Benavidez. I was front and center, saw that last year. He was way
and the only person that beat that nigga is Beterbiev. So He wasn't fighting no slouch.
I can't believe they ducking Benavidez like this. Oh my goodness.
Well, Turkey told him. They doing the Benavidez like they do. Turkey doing the Benavidez like he trying to do Tank. But Tank done put a switcheroo on him.
Well, Jai versus Monster.
Rod, that's a hell of a fight right there. I don't know if Benavidez can go against Jai though. I don't know. Jai's a natural cruiserweight. He's strong and fast, and he just did that. He just did my boy David Nakia dirty.
Well, one thing that I do, speaking of duck, Africa versus Cambosas is being scheduled for a June fight. They are going to be fighting in New York, another New York fight. It will be for the IBF super lightweight title. And I got to call it upper. I know I've been saying it, but I'm like, it ain't in stone yet. But I got to call it, y'all. Africa has officially ducked Superel Matias, and I'm heartbroken.
You're late. He did that shit a year ago.
I know, but I thought that with this year, with Africa winning back, with Superel winning back to back and getting that, getting his Mando, you feel me? Becoming the mandatory.
He ducked him when there was a chance for him to win the title. He could have won Matias' title. He didn't want Matias' title when he wasn't the champion. Now, if a nigga gonna turn down a championship fight to become a champion, he not gonna fight the nigga when he is a champion.
Well, but at the same time, I know twice. I get it, Marcus, but dang, I'm mad because Africa, why? Kambosis, he didn't even look good over the weekend. That guy gave Kambosis all that he could handle.
Kambosis ain't looked good since the Tio fight.
Okay, so it's gonna be in New York City. Are we going? Yes or no?
Man, the people in New York not even going.
Oh my goodness.
Kambosis sold 12,000 tickets his last fight.
You mean 1,200 or was it 12,000?
Yeah, 1,200.
Upper mute upper.
My bad, Key. They said that George Kambosis only sold 6% of his tickets. It was a 20,000 seat venue. On fight night, it was less than 1,200 tickets. Well, a little bit more than 1,200 tickets got sold. Man, George Kambosis versus Africa, that better be on somebody undercard. It ain't no headliner.
Well, Klitchins, Hitchins, bitching out. Thank you, Marquis. Oh boy, that could be. Kambosis is pure, unadulterated garbage. Thank you, Rod. They had the lights out at the top of the stadium. Yeah,
they really did. They really did, Key.
I saw it.
Like they really did. Like you was like, what the fuck is it? That shit was worse than the turkey card.
So how do we? All right. What do we think, y'all? Do we Africa versus Cambosas? What do we think? What do we think? I'm very.
We think that ain't nobody gonna watch that fight. Ain't nobody gonna talk about that fight. Ain't nobody even gonna big up that fight. Nobody's gonna mention that fight. That fight gonna come and go, and people ain't even gonna know that the fight happened.
I wonder why is Africa only gonna fight George? You know what though? I think Africa mess around and move up after this fight.
Africa's trying to hold on to his belt as long as possible.
Well, George Kambosis is officially ranked number 3 in the IBF.
And see, this is the shit I be talking about. Like, he just got knocked out by Loma. He got beat by Maxie Hughes, but they stole him. He took 2 straight losses from Devin. Like, how is he still even ranked in the top 10? How is he ranked higher than Andy Hirakoa? And the IBF should be ashamed of themselves because usually the IBF is a stickler for the rules. And for them to rank that man up, they must have gave the IBF a whole lot of cheddar because IBF usually don't move on shit like that. I can't believe the IBF. Like, I'm gonna petition this bullshit.
Well, he's officially number 3. Superdell is number 1. Liam Perro is number 4. How is he still ranked up there? He got beat by Africa. And look, Delfo Delgado's been putting in work. He should be where George Cambosis.
He should be number 2. He should be number 2. Delgado should be number 2.
He's number 7.
No, I said he should be number 2.
Yeah. Oh, number 2 is not yet rated.
Yeah, they're not gonna rate it until they get ready to make Kambosis for the fight. They're gonna put him right there. They ain't even got Mercado ranked up there. Mercado should be number 3. The Mercado that called out Shakur Stevenson, he should be ranked number 3 or 2 over Delgado. It should be Sabril, Mercado, Delgado. Well, no, it should be Andy Hirakoa, Sabril, Mercado, Delgado. And out of them 4 people right there, Africa's not going to fight none of them 4.
So the reason why I'm sticking on this, you guys, is because, as y'all know, with my pound for pound, our updated list that we did a few months ago, I had Africa highly ranked in top 10 of my pound for pound.
You say what?
I said I had Africa highly ranked in my pound for pound.
Africa not even in my top 20.
Thank you, Upper. And
I'm
so
just being honest.
I think that Africa, but I always said I think that Africa is one of the best pure boxers in the game. But with him pulling this move,
he a bitch.
No, I'm not gonna call him that.
I will. Well, Africa Key might not call you this, but Apex the God says you're a bitch. There. You can't whoop my ass, you punk ass motherfucker.
So what upper echelon. So what are we going moving forward? Who do y'all have for this fight? Kambosis versus Africa. I can't even believe
You don't even ask us no stupid ass shit like this.
Oh my God. We gotta talk. Oh God.
We're not talking about it over here. You can talk about it. I'm not even gonna while Africa doing this bullshit right here, I'm not even gonna give him no airtime.
Okay. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
We gotta stop us as being sports fans. We gotta start holding these boxes to a higher level. And us, if we don't start giving them the attention for this shit, then they'll stop this bullshit. Don't know. Everybody need to be like half bait and boo this man. We need to all boo this man. Like this nigga just struggled. Kambosis just struggled with a D-level fighter. Just like Steve Leggett was on T.O. ass, that fighter was on Kambosis' ass. That fight should never been that damn close. But I told you that Kambosis is the easiest fighter to beat. All you have to do is attack Kambosis from his left side. He cannot defend that side. And that's what Maxie Hughes did. He cannot defend his left side, Key. He can't. That like he's a one-handed puncher. Like he only has coordination in one of his hands. Like that shit crazy.
Yeah, dang it, Africa. I can't defend this one. And y'all know I'm the spin queen. I know how to spin some stuff. I can't spin this one. Who do y'all have for this weekend? Just a brief outlook. Zepeda versus Farmer. Part 2.
Farmer getting stopped this time.
Upper echelon. You think so? He threw over 1,000 punches that fight, and he still
Zepeda took him lightly. But Farmer ain't gonna see it coming. He really ain't gonna see it coming. He getting stopped. Because he ain't gonna see it coming.
Okay.
I said that.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you, all things. Thank you guys so much. Okay, what about let's talk about upset. If Farmer pulls the upset off of a Zepeda, how would Tevin Farmer versus Shakur Stevenson look? Because Shakur doesn't want to fight Zepeda. Shakur does not want to fight Zepeda anymore.
He don't want to fight Zepeda or Farmer. Farmer would be too tough for Shakur.
Brian Norman Jr. fights this weekend. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, all things. Thank you, Rod. Y'all leave his eyes alone.
See, you know what? 2 Cent be catching all the bullshit I be spitting out. That's why I fuck with 2 Cent. She be catching all that bullshit I be saying.
Thank you, 2 Cents. You guys, thank y'all. Leave that boy eyes alone. He was born that way. And he's made a hell of a career. You don't think that Shakur will fight Farmer if he upsets Zepeda?
Fuck no. Farmer come with too much power now. I can definitely guarantee that. Because Farmer come with the eye of the tiger.
Upper, what the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. Upper, come on now. That was mean. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Zulu. Okay, look, let me bring it back. Okay. What we're not talking about is how Andy Cruz is ranked number 1 in the WBC as well. He replaces William Zepeda, obviously, for obvious reason. This is going to be for the interim title this weekend. Andy Cruz is number 1. So could we potentially see, what I just noticed? Andy Cruz is the number 1 for the WBC, but he's number 9 for the WBO that Keyshawn Davis holds. That's really interesting to me. Nobody see that? Nobody's talking about that?
It's whatever Bob orders over there.
Thank you, Marquis. Hey, Crush. He said they kept a few guys away from Farmer. Okay.
Key, since Farmer has came back, I told you he had a natural strength right now. Tim Farmer's hitting niggas with shit. And like he said, they're going to say I'm on something. Yes, brother, you on something. We know it. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in his eyes, Key.
No,
I can see it in his eyes.
Cannot. That's him. No.
No, you can see it in the nigga eyes when they own some shit. I can see it.
But
that nigga came with the little Nicky crazy eyes.
Okay.
Trying to go crazy out on me. Oh, you motherfucker trying to go crazy eye. Yeah, that nigga right there, he owns some shit. He even told us. He dropped the jewel. He said, yeah, they gonna say I'm on some stuff. Like this man went from a damn 13% knockout rating to 66% and dropping everybody in the building. Yes, he's on that Ivan Drago.
Thank you, GM. Salute, GM. We're talking about William Zepeda versus Farmer for this weekend. And damn, they're just being so mean to Tevin Farmer and his eyesight. It's just very mean. He was born.
No, all I said was he got the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. He's about to rise to the challenge of his rivals.
So what do we have? It stoppage for Zepeda or UD majority split?
Hey, if he don't see it coming, I'm telling you, I'll be hooking that nigga where he can't see. I'll be out of his peripheral vision, popping his ass.
Upper echelon. That is so mean. Thank you, Akilo. I like Tevin, and I'm going for him versus Zepeda. I think Tevin is going to pull it off this weekend, you guys. I think that when we do the breakdown on Friday, I think I'm going to stick with my pick. I think Farmer can get it, you guys. I think so.
Oh, I thought 2 Cents said I Drakeford. No, she said Ty Drakeford. I thought she said I Drakeford.
Thank you, Joseph. I don't see it going the distance. Thank you guys so much. Tevin has to KO Zepeda or he loses via decision. It is an Oscar card, and they fighting in Mexico. Upper, the Farmer might have to pull an O'Shaquie Foster. Remember when they tried to rob O'Shaquie Foster when he was in Mexico?
Oh, he gonna have the strength. He gonna have the power.
Okay, I'm curious, but that's a really big card this Saturday. We also have the Michaela Mayer card with Brian Norman Jr. and Shushu.
We're not talking. Right now he got to leave it up to the cosmos, to the eye of the beholder.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are heck.
That nigga about to be on his Yu-Gi-Oh and use the Millennium Eye like his name was Pegasus.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Upper. Thank you. I'm so done. That's all I have for y'all today. Upper.
Yep. Appreciate everybody for coming through support. I still needed one more person to support the grind for the day, but it's all good, man. I appreciate everybody that did support the grind right there. But peace and blessings to everybody. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Dr. Key coming back. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Cyclops this weekend going against Zepeda. I'm out.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. My schedule is finally getting cleared up. By next week, it'll definitely be way, way better than it has been. But I want to thank you guys for joining us on this beautiful Monday. Tomorrow, we're going to bring some more stuff that's coming up with the zone. With Turkey, I call out the blue-eyed white dragon to win a versus. Thank you, Rod. Thank you guys so very much. Also, we're going to look at the landscape for Canelo with everything. One fight that we did not touch on is Chris Eubank versus Conor Benn. And the winner of that fight could get Canelo. So there is a prize on Canelo's, a bounty on Canelo for the September fight that nobody is really addressing like that. So we're going to be talking about all of this. I want to thank y'all so much. Salute to the beautiful queen, Miss Joette. All things Zulu, my girl, the beautiful Queen Ty, 2 Cents. Thank y'all for coming through. Dave, make sure y'all like, subscribe to my boy Dave channel. Oh boy, always good to see you, man. GM, things you can't say in Tevin Camp. Hey, y'all see that? Okay. All right. Okay. I'm done. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops.